Yo, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a quick video on the importance of freestyle rapping in the morning when you're going to work or before you start working. Now, I'm saying this kind of like tongue-in-cheek, but it's super like there's some mornings when I like freestyle rap before I'm going to work, and it just amps me up, and it's just like so fun. And if you guys heard me freestyle before, you know I got game. So, you know, I'm not just like this corny freestyle rapper. But I think it's like super important to do things that just kind of break down like being too serious. And for me, like, freestyle rapping accomplishes a couple of very important things. One of which is it just like gets me out of my head, because when you freestyle rap, you say a lot of stupid stuff and you don't really judge it. So it just like allows me to just not really hang up on I guess just like being too serious. And another thing is it you know, music I think is really important to use as like fuel throughout your day. And you know, if you are see, a lot of people say that they like can't freestyle, but I really think that everyone can freestyle rap if you just like don't judge yourself for the words that you say. Like, you don't have to rhyme perfectly, you don't have to be amazing. I'm not that good. I am pretty good though. But you got to find something like that maybe if you really don't want to freestyle rap, you got to find something in the morning to just spice it up, right? Variety is the spice of life. And you know, I'm super into like morning routines. Like this morning I woke up at 4:30, I wrote down all of my goals, I went to the gym, I did my full workout and stretching plan, I came back, I had my full smoothie, you know, ginger, baby leaf spinach, flaxseed, oatmeal, protein powder, blueberries, avocado, honey and cinnamon. I had my smoothie this morning right after I worked out. And then after that, you know, I watched an educational video. I always try to educate myself on something that I'm gonna be doing that day, so I can be like armed with the info before I go out and fight the battles. But you know, it's important to have routines and to have mandatory components to your morning. And you know, I call these my rocks. I think this is actually from Stephen Covey, but it's you know, having your rocks in your day or in your morning are like the mandatory things. Like if you picture like a big bucket, if you picture like a really big bucket, and let's say all the things you have to get done in your day are three things: rock, like big rocks, like important things, little pebbles, and then sand, right? What you need to do is you need to plan your mornings particularly, and your days, your work tasks. You need to plan what your rocks are, and you need to put them into the bucket first of your day. And then you sprinkle in the pebbles and the sand after you've set those rocks in, like those 4 or 5 rocks. If you do it the opposite and you start by doing the sand and the pebbles first, then there's not going to be any room for the rocks in the bin, because the sand's not going to be able to work its way around the existing rocks. So find your rocks in the morning, and then sprinkle through variety. Like for me, it's like freestyle rapping. Like some mornings I'll freestyle rap on my way to work, and I'll be in such a good mood when I start working. Now I pretty much have like time freedom with what I do, so I don't have to, I mean, I go into the office maybe like once, for my sales job, I go into the office maybe like once, maybe twice a week. But when I have time, and the timing's right, you gotta spice up the sand of your life. You got to spice up the little things that you do that amp you up, but never let them take away from the rocks. And this is like a really important concept in time management. You know, one of the things that I follow is this thing called the promise list. You've probably heard me talk about it before. It's just where you write out the things that you promise yourself you're going to get done that day. And those to me are like the rocks of my day. They're the mandatory must get dones of my day. And then within that, right, after I have all my promises written down and commitments, then you're able to have fun all day, because if you're getting those things done, then you know you're going to have a productive day. And that's why, you know, certain times I can just come off completely like free, and like I'm not really, I guess, overthinking, you know, what I'm doing, because I've already made a commitment to myself that I'm going to get this, and this done. And then everything else is just fuel for that. You know, it's just the little pebbles in the sand. So find your rocks, and hey, if freestyle rapping isn't for you, find other examples of sand to sprinkle into your day. Maybe it's singing really loud and turning up your radio when you're driving to an appointment or whatever. Maybe it's, I don't even know, listening to a podcast. That could be pretty boring unless it's like a funny podcast. When you're in the office, maybe it's going out and making 5 additional contacts a day, you know, to build your network. Maybe it's talking to fun friends. Like, everyone has a fun friend. Picking up the phone and talking to them. You know, maybe it's going on, you know, short, you know, speed walks, you know, or something, whatever. Anything. Once you have your commitments set in your day, then you're free to have fun. You're free to do whatever it is you want. You're free to add on little things that can provide you fuel. And one of those things for me is freestyle rapping. So find your sand after you've set your rocks in your day. So I hope that was helpful. Comment, please.